Welcome to another FOC with CCB. It is Friday night. I was hoping to do a live video this weekend, but didn't work out. And we're just here late at the shop and gonna get this done because next week is Fan Expo. We are set up there, booth 917. So all next week the store will be closed. Online store still open, but as the convention's going on, things will be selling. So if you're making orders throughout the weekend, it may or may not happen. But we're going to go through the pre-sales today. So you can go to the CanadianComicBin.com, click on our pre-sales here, and we're kicking it off with Marvel. Still, Spider-Boy, first appearance, this new Spider-Girl is up there, but they've added a 1 in 50 version of Torque's cover. This is Torque's right here. And they did a 1 in 100 variant of Michael Cho's variant right here. We did put some cover bundles up with those, so if you just want the covers, the 1 in 50 plus the 6 other covers, you can get that for $159. If you want to get 50 copies of the A cover or a mix of those 6 and the 1 in 50, you can do that for $223. And if you want the 1 in 100, the 1 in 50, and all 6 covers, that is $318. All right, let's get into the rest. This is all new stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 260 facsimile, classic John Romita cover. But the 1 in 25 I quite like. It is an homage to that cover, but there you go. So if you wanted to get some of those, if you want the ratio, there you go. Avengers 17, it's the second print. Storm joins the Avengers. There's a 1 in 25 bundle. If you just want the A cover and the 1 in 25, it's $65. If you want 25 A covers and the 1 in 25, it's $91. Avengers number 18. Oh, it looks like Squadron Supreme's making a return. And you've got a couple of different variants, but none of them really stand out. This Galmon one is kind of cool for me. I do like that one. And if you're a fan of the classic Ghost Rider, maybe you'd like the number 18. Small image on that guy. But of course we've got bundles, and this meandering, I don't know. He's got really cool paintings from the Marvel Art Studio, Marvel Studios art portfolio, or whatever it is. Really cool. We sold a bunch of the last week's covers of his. Deadpool number 6. He's getting chewed up by Godzilla right there. Again, the Godzilla ones are always popping up small, aren't they? We've got a Ghost Rider variant of Deadpool. I guess that's because there's a new Spirits of Vengeance series coming out. It's on this FOC as well. And you can get all 3 covers at 20% off. Deathlock 50th anniversary, so we got a one-shot. Dennis Cowan, you've got your Nick Bradshaw, and a Frank Miller cover. See how the people will react to that Frank Miller cover. It's not terrible. It's classic Deathlock style. And there's also a 1 in 50 bundle if you want to get the version of that. You know, it's pricey stuff, but what are you gonna do? Hulk 17, and he's taking on Godzilla. It's gonna be a big one, small one. It is a tiny, tiny image. There you go, Hulk grabbing Godzilla's hand. Maybe they're shaking hands. You can hear the printer in the background going. Doesn't help us, no, does it? Chelsea's here working away, and she's up front. That's an interesting cover. Who did that? Bertram. Interesting. And of course, we've got the meandering. Looks very Mark Ruffalo Hulk-like, you know. But yeah, 4 cover bundles, 20% off. There's a second print for the Donald Duck, and it is the Peach Momoko cover. And if you want the ratio, it is 125. Or sorry, it's 1 in 25. Scotty Young. Spider-Boy Annual number 1 is out as well, and it's got 3 covers. Mike McCone Infinity Watch, and I do like the Torrin Clark one the best. That is my favorite of the three. What else do we got here? Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, number 3, second print. Number 2 was supposed to have a Mark Bagley second print, but I can't, I know we put an order in for it, and I'm looking on Penguin, and I don't see it listed. I'm wondering if it got canceled. Sometimes that happens with second prints. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, number 2. Number 1 was really cool. I really do like it. These covers don't stand out as much, They did a little more A game on the first covers. That's kind of neat. Like all the cityscape and how stark his black costume is against it. But the stories inside have been pretty awesome. 1 in 25 bundle and a 1 in 100 bundle. If you want all the covers plus those ratios, there you go. Spider Society was a good seller, and number 2 is here. You got your $20.99 Spider, you got your Spider-Woman's cover, and another $20.99. You can get all 3 for 20% off. There is a 1 in 50 bundle if you want all those covers plus that 1 in 50. And like I said, this is the cost to bring in a 1 in 50, and so we're just doing it at cost. And yeah, there you go. Spirits of Vengeance number 1. Like I said earlier, it's got a bunch of different covers. This Derek Chew one's pretty cool. Derek Chew's going to be at Fan Expo. Is it his second time coming? I don't think he's been very much to Canada. You got an EM Gifts, which is nice. The Vincentini. But I know Scotty Youngs are always going to be a hot little seller. Scotty Young's got his fans, eh? Get all 5 for 20% off. There's a nice Declan Shalvey. It's a 1 in 25. So you can get all 5 covers plus that if you so choose. And there is a 1 in 100 bundle as well. Star Wars 50, this is the last issue. They're rebooting Star Wars with number 1 taking place after Return of the Jedi, and this just closes out this chapter. This is Darth Vader 50. Star Wars 50 was in last week's. Yeah, it's got the Derek Chew cover. You've got your Phantom Menace, which is that classic Darth Maul taking on Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Gotta scroll all the way down again. Cam and Coley, it's a connecting, so this will connect with... Is this the connecting? I don't know. Yeah, it is. It is the connecting variant. It should connect with the Star Wars 50, I believe. Rod Reese, always like his art, but this 1 in 25 John Jiang is really cool. So if you want all the covers plus that 1 in 25, you can get it. Also, a 1 in 50 bundle. It'll come with the 1 in 25 and all 4 or 5 other covers. Excuse me there. And a 1 in 100 variant bundle. Ultimate X-Men number 7. There we go. Peach Moko still pumping out the X-Men. Lots of different covers to choose from, but Mike Del Mundo, I really enjoy this one. I'm a fan of the Del Mundo. And there is a 1 in 25 ratio bundle and a 1 in 100 ratio bundle. Venom War number 1 went to a second printing. They used the foil, and there is a 1 in 25 if you want both those things. Venom War Deadpool. I'm wondering if these are all going to be miniseries or one-shots, but I do like the cover to the A. But yeah, there you go. I feel like I'm being beckoned. Where are we again? Deadpool. There we go. Also, Venom War Lethal Protectors. This Mercado cover is pretty cool. Oh, it's just that time, right? Summer, there's always big events. We've already did Blood Hunt. Now we've got Venom War, and it's just spilling out. Venomous number 1 comes out next week, and here's number 2. And that's a great cover. Zombie Venom biting the symbiote right off of Black Widow, Natasha. What do we got here? And David Lopez cover. Wolverine Deep Cut number 3. This is the last issue in the series, I believe. I thought it was a 3-issue run. The Sorrentino cover. I'm always a fan of Sorrentino. works heavily with Jeff Lemire. They do a lot together. Good duo. X Factor number 2. Number 1 is on the stands now, and we've had some sales, more than I expected actually. You can get all 3 for a discount, but I do like this 1 in 25 sway cover, and if you want that plus the other standard variants, we got you covered. It's not cheap, but it is what it is. X-Men number 4, we've got a Godzilla. I'm always a Juggernaut fan, so when he's featured on the cover, I think good things. We've got our Godzilla, you've got a Casgrande, and J. Scott Campbell. There you go. Emma Frost. I'm imagining the pre-sales will be the same as the first 3 issues. They've been pretty good for her, or for J. Scott Campbell covers. And you can get a 1 in 25 bundle that will include all 4 of those, or the 1 in 100 J. Scott bundle. Werewolf by Night Red Band number 2. Number 1 sold quite a bit, and I do like this David Mack one. Wolverine Revenge is finally coming out. We just got ours today, so next week, Tuesday evening, you'll have some to purchase. We do have some extras to go on the site. But number 2 is here. You got a Rose Besh variant. You've got a Stephen Platt variant. Let's check that out. There you go. Platt doesn't do a whole lot of work anymore. Goes to a lot of conventions, though, I think. And there's a 1 in 25 bundle and a 1 in 100 bundle. The Red Band, number 2, there you go. And there is a bundle if you want that Red Band variant. Also a 1 in 100 variant. They get expensive. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 10, the facsimile, classic cover. You can get in foil. But this 1 in 25 I really quite like. Little homage to the anniversary covers featuring Doom. And I didn't know Storm was getting her own series, but she is. Nice covers all along here. There's the Doctor Doom variant, so we'll be seeing more of those in the next little while. And we're we're doing the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50, and the 100 bundle. So if you want all the ratios, there you go. That's for you. I feel like I'm going through this really quick, but it's the evening and I'm ready to go home. Green Lantern number 15. Yeah, you've got a lot of covers for this. We don't sell a lot of Green Lanterns, so I just don't know how many people are going to be ordering. But you got the Nicola Scott doing the various Green Lanterns. She's done that for a few other covers last week. Absolute Power Task Force 7, number 6. And you've got your Platt. That'll be the... most people get the Platt cover. I think most people want the full set of the mugshots. So we do bring a couple of those for the stands as well, because they've been selling. Nightwing Uncovered, number 1. So this will be the covers of Nightwing, and there's been some great ones, but you've got 3 different covers to choose from here, and plus there are 1 in 25 and 1 in 50 bundles. Batman and Robin number 13 always has good covers. Simone DeMeo is great. A little homage to The Breaking of the Bat by Bane. You see that a lot. One of the covers is missing right now, but you can get the bundle. And if you want the 1 in 25, there you go. From the DC Vault, Death in the Family, new series, What If Robin Had Lived? He didn't get murdered by the Joker, so we get to see that played out. Gotham by Gaslight, the series is continuing. Martin Simmons cover is pretty cool. Oh, sorry about that. What else? Yeah, we've got multiple covers. We got the bundles. DC versus Vampires number 2, World War V. Perillo doing what Perillo does. I still like him better on Dynamite products than DC and Marvel. I just haven't really seen a DC cover that I loved by him. If you want the 1 in 25, there you go. In Primer Clashing, we haven't sold. We brought some of the first series of Primer, didn't sell a single one. And Looney Tunes, there you go for the kids or the people with childlike hearts. Big Burn is back on the pre-order. It's got pushed back again. Same with Missionary #1, written by Ryan Stegman, but they've added extra covers. There's a Not Safe for Work cover, a blank, and a Scotty, and it's a wraparound Scotty Young. So there's lots to see here, so that's pretty cool. So I'm assuming Scotty fans are going to want to pick that up. You can get them all in the bundle. These two were pushed back as well. They were on the FOC last week, maybe even 2 weeks ago. Spectrograph, same thing. This has been pushed back, and White Boat, so they showed up here a couple weeks in a row. Department of Truth #25. We've got 2 covers. You can get your standard or a blank. It's a red cover, but we're also putting the 1 in 10 ratio bundle, the 1 in 25, which is really nice. And Puppeteer Lee did a variant for the 1 in 50. Again, another nice cover. So if you're interested in those, we don't sell a lot of Department of Truth anymore, but we should because it's a great story. Spawn Scorched. There we go. Same, 2 covers every week. But Void Rivals, #1, it's in its 10th printing, and they went for 10 variant covers. And of course, we're doing a 10 bundle for 20% off. But my favorite is the Daniel Warren Johnson, featuring the Transformers. So that's pretty cool. If you've missed out, again, here's 10 more chances to read that book. It's written by Robert Kirkman. Babs #2, Garth Ennis's Lady Barbarian. So, it's going to have Garth Ennis stuff going on in there. How to Steal the Election. This was on FOC before, but now we have cover images. And Dead Eyes. This came out years ago, so it's a new miniseries based on the Dead Eyes. 2 different covers, Dave Johnson and John McCrae. Man, keep clicking stuff, don't I? Geiger #6, and it's got a variant by our friend Francis Manipul. So that's pretty cool. And Francis has been up here twice already. Will it be a third? I would like to think so. So you can get all 3 of those for a discount. Misery by, I don't know who it's by, but it's a Spawn series. Power Fantasy #1 sold really well. And so if you liked it, get #2, pre-order it. It's got a nice Sweeney Boo cover. Precious Metal. We only sell these to our subscribers. Nobody ever pre-orders these ones. Transformers #12, still kicking butt. If you want the 1 in 10 bundle, there you go. The B cover's there. There's a 1 in 25 bundle, a 1 in 50 bundle. So you got options. Witchblade #3. Sorry, #3 is coming out, but it's got a really nice David Mack. I'm a fan of David Mack. Not everybody is, but I like that washy wash color style. That's the technical term, I believe, washy wash. The Body Trade #1. It's an Image series. And this little piggy #2. I believe #1 came out a long time ago, so this is way, way back. And Goobers was up on pre-sale a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. And then it got taken off, and now it's showing up again, and it's got extra covers. So you've got these barf bag covers. You don't get to see them. You got to open up the bag, but there's 2 different ones, and this homage cover. And you can get the bundle up right there, all 5 covers. Joy Operations by Bendis. Beyond the Pale, Joy Operations again. Wait. Okay, yeah, there's the A and P cover. This one I was actually really surprised about. Turtles of Grayskull, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Masters of the Universe teaming up. Check out that hair on Michelangelo. So that's some fun stuff. Hopefully you guys jump in on that. But we've got a couple of different variants. We got 3 Stan Sakai doing it. This is the first time he drew He-Man? Maybe. Alright, back down here. There's the bundle. Paranoid Gardens, A and B cover, Where Monsters Lie, My Little Pony, Monster High. You got your Star Wars, couple of 1 in 10 ratio bundles if you're really wanting those number 1 in 10s. A lot of stores don't get them in because um, a lot of people just don't have the subscribers for Star Trek, and they come a little tougher to find on the aftermarket. Last Ronin 2, number 3. This book comes out, I guess it comes out every 4 months. It's been quite some time since number 2 came out, but you've got 3 covers. You can get the bundle, get a discount, or you can go for the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50. Amory Wars, you got your Garfield, and if you want the 1 in 10, which is kind of cute, there's a bundle for that. Something's Killing the Children is going back to print. It's an archive edition. You got Lilo and Stitch. I thought this series was done, so I was actually surprised to see number 5 come out. Chitara number 3, if you're into the Thundercats. Space Ghost. Space Ghost covers are pretty great. I do like that Matina one. I know he's on the outs in the comic community right now, but it's still a good cover. Scroll back down. We got our Vampirella. See, I like the Perillo doing Vampirella stuff. It's just more interesting. Like, she looks kind of gross with those wings popping out. I love it. You got your Chetzudis. The image for the Shung is yet to be available, and you got cosplay, and you get them all. Street Fighter's got another one shot with Lily, and there's 3 covers. Cult of the Lamb, the last issue, based on the video game. There's a bunch of covers. If you want to go for the 1 in 10 bundle at 120, 1 in 30, there you go. All right, that's it. I want to call tonight and go home and relax. We won't be open next week, so get your orders in online. And if you are coming to Fan Expo, you can make orders and then pick them up in Toronto. Or if you have your order to build piles, you want to pick them up, we'll bring them there. But you got to give us advance time. So by Monday night is probably the best bet. After that, we're loading the truck and we're leaving, you know. Okay, I got to go. Thanks for watching, and let's shut this down.